What part of Christmas do you look forward to every year? If you said presents, then you are absolutely correct. Presents is certainly one of the best parts about Christmas, but wrapping them is the beginning of every wonderful present. Today I will demonstrate to you how to wrap presents and what materials you'll need to wrap the best presents. You may think that wrapping presents is just as simple as just putting paper over a box, but I'm certain you've all received really nice gifts that have been neatly packaged and you felt special about. There are two things that you need to know before you begin the wrapping process. You need to know exactly what gift you are getting someone and the materials that you will need. Only then can you begin the wrapping process. By the end of this video, you will know what to do when it comes to wrapping Christmas presents. But first, let's decide what gift you are getting the person. First, you need to figure out what present you are gifting before you can do anything. By determining that, you will know exactly what materials to get. For example, if you're getting a round gift, you will know to get a box. This will also help with the amount of wrapping paper you need. So for example, if you have a small gift with too much wrapping paper, or a big gift with very little wrapping paper, then you're already in trouble there. Uh, by deciding what you're getting as well, you can determine how much space you will need, and this can help with the folds so that you have really nice folds and prevent any tears from happening. And you can also move the gift accordingly, so make sure you have plenty of space and the right amount of space. Once you have determined the gift, we are ready to get the materials to wrap the present. Before you start wrapping, just make sure you have these materials. First, you will need obviously the wrapping paper, which is the big part. Trying to make sure that it is Christmas themed and uh, has grid on the wrapping paper so that when you do mark and cut, it is a lot cleaner. Well, you'll also need a pencil. This will help with marking your present and marking any folds that you need to make. You'll also need a pair of scissors, which will help with the cutting process and make sure they're very sharp so that you cut efficiently. You'll also need a ruler, which will help a lot with the marking process so that you make them as straight as possible. You will also need tape, which will help a lot with sealing off the present nicely, and make sure that it is clear tape so that you're able to prevent any obstruction of the theme of the wrapping paper. And depending on what gift you said, like I said earlier, you might need a box. And when you do get that box, make sure that you put that gift inside the box so that we can begin the wrapping process. So make sure you have all of these materials before, and it will help with your present. Now that you have all these materials, you are ready to begin the wrapping process. First, you'll want to remove any price tags because it is proper etiquette. No one wants to know how much you spent. Next, you'll need to unroll the wrapping paper. For our purposes, I already cut the paper and got the measurements down, but try not to cut it till you have the right measurements first. Make sure that when you do unroll the gift, it is twice. When you roll the wrapping paper, it is twice the size of the actual gift. And then once you do that, place your gift in the center and mark it with a pencil, like this. And then once you do that, uh, you first fold it over so that you see how much you need on the other side where you are going to cut off the roll. And once you see that, you get the right measurement on the same side. You use your pencil and your ruler to mark that side that you're going to cut off the wrapping paper. And you also need to make sure that for the top, it is around the same size as the edges of the box. So that once you do that, you cut off the wrapping paper off the roll. You're now ready to begin folding. So with the first fold, make sure that it lines up to the center of the box, as you can see. Once you do that, you are able to tape it down to the box, and you do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that you tape it down really well so that there isn't anything left over. And once you do that, fold the corners of the box inward like this. Well, make sure you fold them inward like this so that when you do fold them inward, you get triangle-shaped creases like this. And make sure once you do get them that you crease them so that the fold stays. And once you have them creased, you just push them inward like this. You push them inward like this so that it covers the edges of the box. And once you have that down, You'll need to get some more tape and seal it off right here. Make sure you cover the entire wrapping paper so that it makes so that nothing is lifting like this. And once you do that, you repeat the same step on the other side. With the triangle folds, make sure they're creased again, and you fold them inward like that. You fold them inward like that, push inward, get the triangle shape, and you push them down this way. And once you have that, you're able to put more tape on this side. There we go. And now you have a perfectly wrapped gift. You see how nice that looks? This is what you want. This is exactly what you guys want. And if you want, you can put accessories on it like a bow, a ribbon, or anything like that. And once you do that, your gift is done. You have fully wrapped a Christmas gift. Simple, right? But very nice though. Now that you have learned to wrap Christmas presents, you are ready to give it to a loved one or a friend. I hope that my demonstration showed you how to wrap it up in the best way that you possibly can. Just remember that you need to figure out what you're getting first and in order to get the right materials. And with that in mind, you are able to wrap a present. Christmas is a wonderful time and a beautiful time to spend it with family. Don't ruin it with lousy wrapping, or else Santa will fire you from his workshop. Thank you so much.